realize I ran up here without my notes. So here we go. I think it was about 15 years ago when I delivered my very first keynote. I had 45 minutes, 53 slides, and I used 11-point type. When I was finished speaking, a woman came up from the audience and suggested I join the National Speakers Association. I was speaker. I naively thought that was a compliment. A couple of months later, I found myself walking through the doors of the Carolinas chapter. And I saw Jeannie Robinson, and no kidding, Ty Boyd holding court. Patrick Henry, you were the entertainment. And I will never forget, Robin Kreisman was delivering a program he did back then called How to Be a Rock Star Speaker. I was blown away and simultaneously realized just how incredibly bad a speaker I was. Now I look back on the career that I have had over the last 15 years, and I realize that I owe it all to this organization and to everyone in this room. I walked through these doors not knowing anybody, and clearly not knowing anything about the speaking industry or how to be a speaker. But it's here that I learned to tell a story, I learned to craft a joke, I learned to protect the pause, and I learned to build a community that invested in helping me achieve and surpass any goal that I have had. And I really wish that I had the time to thank everybody in here tonight because I owe it to everyone, but I think that Jane would kill me. So I just want to highlight a few people that directly impacted the trajectory of my career. And that begins with Kelly Swanson. You are my addict. Kelly lives in High Point, North Carolina. I live in Asheville, and for years, Kelly would drive hours and selfishly invest time in helping me learn how to craft a keynote. My mastermind, Mary Kelly, Sam Richter, Mark Hunter, just being near you three took me to another level, but you are so much more than a mastermind. You're family. I'm gonna grow old with you. Ross Bernstein, you got no recollection of this, but you are the very first person I met at National. And everybody knows when you meet Ross, you think you are his best friend. You didn't know about Sam at the time. But over the years, you have inspired me, and I'm not sure I would have gotten through COVID without our morning calls. Bill Backrack. What I can say about Bill Backrack, but I won't. I don't think you even know that you end every call with me by saying, what do you need and how can I help you? Mike Saber, it is an honor to serve with you. And you may be the only blessing I have gotten from being on the board of directors these last couple of years. But no kidding, this organization has no idea how lucky they are to have you. And Laurie Guest, you're my ride or die, baby. But the biggest thank you goes to that sweet man who is so happy to be sitting between Kelly Swanson and Mary Kelly, two women who can incidentally drink him way under the table. But when you signed on with me 20 years ago, you did not sign up for this. But you jumped in with both feet, and you have supported me beyond the call of duty. And for all the things that you have done to help me, I just can't even begin to the list. But the greatest is you taught me right from the start. I needed to live life as big off this stage as I live it on this stage. And life with you is an adventure. I'm crazy about you. And I know it surprises me sometimes. Bill, thank you just for everything. Now they're going to yank me off this stage any second. And I want to close by saying that if you want to look for what is wrong with this organization, go ahead and look, because you'll find it. But if you want to look for what is right, you will find the career of a lifetime. And I feel so blessed that you're
Talk about elegance on the platform. Another round of applause for Meridith. By the way, one thing I want to remind everyone is that the CPAEs that are being honored tonight are returning to their seats. We'll, of course, have the concert, and then after the concert, we will learn who the recipient of the Cabinet Award is this year. Then we're going to ask for those folks to go ahead and leave, and then we can take selfies and pictures and all that outside. It gives us a chance to move forward. So please, as soon as the evening is over, we're going to have the CPAs and have the recipients move outside. And gosh, what a great evening we're having. Our next introducer could not be with us this evening, but we have a video of his introduction. And he is one of the best guys on the planet. I think everyone would agree.